I'm a guy.
And I'm a dude.
I'm a girl.
What?
God's gamers.
I must commend you on your monkey dodging.
Oh, thank you, sir.
It's one of the many things that first attracted me to you.
Really?
Yes.
I highly doubt that. I think one of the things was like the fact that you and I had the same Naruto Shippuden jacket.
I think it also helps that you're female.
Yeah.
So, how would you all like to hear a story from the source?
I think they'd rather just have us. Play the game.
I don't think that's good enough at this point because nothing's really happening. So, yeah, once upon a time, there was a lad, and that lad's name was Cobalt, but his real name was Brandon. And perhaps on one fair day he met a maiden, and this maiden may or may not, but she was, wearing the same exact Naruto jacket that he was. Now, this was interesting for a few reasons. The first reason being that this lad believed himself to be the only nerdy person in the entire school. But he was fairly wrong about that. As his friends declared to him, there was one other. One maiden who would go on to become part of the greatest nerdy pairing ever.
Yeah, pretty much.
Later that day, as the lad and the maiden were walking through the streets, and by the streets I mean the halls
of high school.
Indeed. They stumbled upon each other, and as if everything slowed down and entered a slow motion state, they glanced at each other's eyes, felt a spark, and then continued on their way.
I was dating someone at the time.
Well then.
I feel like I was. I don't remember.
If this is true, the maiden realized her true feelings. They came forth in a miraculous burst, exploding power. She realized, this isn't the man I wish to spend the rest of my life with. That lad is. I must know his name. But before she could even get the chance to speak with the lad approached her on the eve of Hollows.
It was actually October 29th.
Don't ruin the story. And the lad said, hi there, would you like to like me and talk with me on Facebook? I'm a nice person.
Actually, you said nice Sakura cosplay.
Don't ruin the story.
Facebook?
I'm telling it. Then the maiden was like, yes, of course I will. I'm so elated that you would ask me. Me, but a humble maiden.
I'm pretty sure I said, yeah, sure. I'm studying for Spanish
I'm telling the story. Let me finish it.
Okay.
Then, as the school year approached its ending, and the lad started to become a man,
meaning you're graduating from high school,
he approached the fair maiden.
Where did I go?
And said, would you like to go out with me?
No, that wasn't how it happened.
But first, he said, would you like to hang out with me? And the maiden said, certainly. And he said, would you like to go to PortCon with me? It's a really lovely place and lots of cool things happen there.
Yeah, sure. I went to it last year. I'd love to go.
Yeah, of course. That would be fantastic. I'd been there before. And the lad was delighted and was concerned that he was going to come across as annoying at one point or another.
Brandon, can you pause the story and tell me where I gotta go, please?
And the maiden didn't get annoyed, and then they lived happily ever after because the lad and the maiden are us and we're getting married soon.
You forgot to mention how you bought me a Keyblade.
I did. Oh, wow. You know, that's actually a really important part of the story. Yeah, so at PortCon, there was a Keyblade on display for sale, and I was like, oh my gosh, Emily has already told me like 20 million times over the 3 days that I've really known her that she loves Kingdom Hearts. So
because I was cosplaying as Kairi for one of them.
You did do that. That is a thing that did happen. And so I bought it, and stuffed it in my trunk, and then...
Along with an evolution poster.
Oh, yes. And then when she got back, I was like, I present you with a gift. The key to your heart.
Aww.
And she was like, you got me a Keyblade? Actually, no, first you were like, you got a Keyblade? And I was like, I got it for you, fair maiden. And you were like, oh, that's the most touching thing that's ever happened.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I like jump hugged you while Elizabeth went to go look at a license plate that said Vulpix on it.
Yeah, we did see that Vulpix license plate. Whoa, it's the mushroom dude. We did see that when we were
Where do I go?
going to the rave, I think.
Oh yeah, no, the other one I meant was we saw the Tsubasa one.
Go to the bamboo thicket.
I have to go back to the bamboo
Yes.
thicket? This is stupid. Might as well do this.
So I hope you all enjoyed the story.
Yeah, and then the next day he sent me texts saying, "Hey, can you come over? I want to talk to you about something." And he said it like once or twice. He said it like 2 or 3 times, and I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And the whole time I'm just like, "He's gonna ask me out. He's gonna ask me out."
You don't have to act like you just know everything. You're supposed to be the modest maiden.
I am a modest maiden. I just knew you. I just knew what you were doing.
You're just like,
I thought it was cute.
oh, I'm so smart. I know boys.
I thought it was cute.
Ah, yeah, you hit your face on the branch.
Thanks. I thought it was cute.
Yeah. Well, thanks.
I liked it. I thought it was adorable. We were watching, what was it, like SpongeBob and Fairly Odd Parents. You pause you pause during commercials, and you were like,
Yes, that is a thing I did, I believe. And I was like, I need to ask you something very, very important. That's not the bamboo thicket, by the way.
I know, I'm going to go safe.
Oh. And then you were like, I think I already know what it is. And I
But
was
go
like,
ahead and ask anyway.
would you be willing to date someone as stupid as me?
You didn't say stupid. He said, would you be willing to... I think it was like,
What the heck?
would you go out with me? See, I did have to go in there.
Oh, well, look at you. And you were like, yeah, sure. And I was like, really?
And then you said, what do we do now? And you're like, hug?
Yeah, because I didn't know. I'd never really actually dated anyone, so I was just like, what do we do now? Hey, look, he actually has legitimate health, and he's kicking your butt because Tarzan and Donald are not helping.
You forgot to mention that the first day that we hung out, I made you go buy the first 2 Kingdom Hearts games.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty funny.
And then you returned them like a week later because you're like, you have these, I can just borrow them from you.
Yeah, it just seems kind of silly for me to own them, which is good. I'm glad I didn't keep them, especially now. I'm so glad that he waited just long enough for you to heal.
Oh, I know, it's awesome, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, I was gonna jump over there. He's fast. Get wrecked in the grill. Haha. You learned Slapshot.
Sweet.
What does that do?
I don't know.
You should know.
And Sabor is dead.
Sabor's dead. This is a kid's game. Can't
People
just go.
die in games, brother.
No, not in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah?
Did you seriously just kill it? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Sabor dies in the movie, so he has
What?
to die in the game. We kill Ursula.
What? You just murdered it and then ripped its fang out. It's horrible. And the gorilla's just like, hey, Heartless, cool. Oh, sure.
Aw, Turk. Cutest little girl.
With no voice actor.
Probably because they couldn't get Rosie O'Donnell to do it again.
I also think it's funny how Turk is like cowering, but as a gorilla it should be able to like own these things.
Oh, I know.
Quick, back to camp. Because we can't stop running in circles.
No, of course not.
Oh my goodness.
I think we are getting close to done though.
Yeah, we have like one more thing to do, I think. Hey, where's Jane? What's wrong, Tarzan? Something coming. Jane, danger. Jane near the tree. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. How
do you know? How does he even know? That's my thing.
He's a stinking psycho killer.
He's a stinking psycho killer? That's specific.
That explains it, right?
Yeah, totally.
Good. He has a psychic jungle sense. Is that better?
Yep.
That's not the way to the treehouse.
Oh, well, I know.
Do you? Because you're not going in the right way.
I
except
am
now you
now.
are. Hippo's Lagoon.
Lagoon.
Next time, I'm pretty sure we'll be done with this jungle of stupidity.
I think we still have a couple episodes to go.
I don't think we do. Pretty sure the next one's gonna be it.
Okay.